Hello and welcome. If you're new to the channel, my name is Paige. I'm going to be doing a reading for us all. Today is Thursday, September 19th, just a few days after the lunar eclipse in Pisces, the full moon, partial lunar eclipse in Pisces. And a few days before the equinox. And are you feeling the change? Are you feeling the shift within yourself? Yesterday was a bit of a slower day, I want to say. So slow, I did not get a chance to do the daily message. I wasn't feeling it. I really felt like I needed to be just in the space that I was in. And what that space is, I realized today on my walk was really remembering myself, my soul self, really being comfortable, just being alive and letting go. We're in the energy of letting go. I was reminded of the Industrial Revolution and how all of us humans, even including women during the war, went to factory work, went to jobs, and how that had evolved into quite the, for me, unhealthy and unnatural way of being day in and day out. But those patterns that have been deeply ingrained in me and us, gotta go to work, gotta do this, gotta do that, or else I'm not gonna survive, we're really hooked in deep. Even though obviously, I'm surviving now 6 years out of corporate America, out of mainstream living, and just embracing and embodying what it is that feels good to do, and actually being able to sustain my life, my home, my car with that. It's been a scary ride, but why so scary? Because it goes against all of the programming. It actually goes with my true nature. And that was something I had to really sit with for the last couple of days. Like, I feel like that is gone for me. Completely gone. Anyway, I feel like many of the collective are coming through a realization of, who am I? What really lights me up? What really speaks to me? And what was I taught? What was I told that I had to be, or I should be, this way? We have the woodpecker, first card out, self-imposed, the self-imposed prison. And then on the flip side, new perspectives. Look at my fingernails. I was outside weeding, so. Yeah, wow. So definitely, I know whatever it is that I'm experiencing in depth and in my own, shamanic journey of life, so to speak, that it's not just me. I'm connected to all of you as well. So not that we're having the exact same experiences, but the same internal changes. Really embodying and embracing it with this new perspective, releasing myself from that self-imposed prison. So let's keep going. Okay. Along with really spending a lot of time with the spiritual realm, which I keep, which is where we all belong, but sometimes when my programming and my mind take over, I don't allow for enough space to flow with spirit. We have the sloth. Yeah. The sloth energy, it feels slow and sluggish. I felt that way yesterday. I was tired. Now, I know that I had been engaging in a lot of energies. We had an amazing, incredible turnout for the full moon circle that I've been talking about, that I did with Holly Earth Guide. And it just was phenomenal, and the energy. But, you know, sometimes we get an energetic hangover after really working with energies in depth like that. But regardless, we also do have, I believe it's Neptune. I'm going to butcher the transits right now because I'm not in that mindset, but there are energies that are making us slow down, making us feel tired, or just kind of truly. Yesterday is when I came into a deep realization that my uncomfort with a slowdown has to do with my programming. And so embracing and embodying that's, you know, going slow. This says quiet reflection. Wait until the time is right. This is also about, you know, forming new, I don't even want to say patterns, but lifestyle, a way of intuitively flowing with life. There are times where we don't have the energy. Our mind's like, you got to do this, you got to do that, but we're not feeling the energy. It's a good indicator that it either there's a fear linked to it, but more so right now, energetically, it is, wait, when the time is right, it will present itself to us. Such as, I missed doing yesterday's daily video. I tried, and then it was like, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. It wasn't the right time. So we get a little training. You know, our guides, the angels, the non-physical, oh, that's interesting, non-physical beings that work with us, however you resonate with that, are guiding us through this time right now, because we are, whether you're aware of it or not, we are going through some pretty big energetic changes internally, our energy field, through everywhere. And you may be able to see it right now. You may not. It takes a little longer for it to manifest in the physical, because we're in lower density. But the energies are shifting and changing fast in the etheric. We have dragonfly, which we go from the sloth to the dragonfly. Oh yes. So again, when you're feeling slower, like the sloth, that is a time to go with that energy and make time for quiet inner reflection. Because when the time is right, you will feel the dragonfly energy come through. 8 of Wands, speed, optimism. The energy comes in pretty quickly, and as a jolt of idea, inspiration, or okay, now the time is right. So it's learning how to navigate the waves of energy that we're in instead of the programmed mind. We have the Scorpion overall, 9 of Wands. This has been coming up a lot. This is, you know, give yourself a pat on the back. This journey is not easy. It has not been easy. We are working with 2 very powerful polarities of energy, 2 forces. And so know that we're all being very brave. We're all being very resilient. There is resolve on the way for what is going to be presenting, what has been presenting itself. There will be, the Neptune is a lot to do with deception and drugs and alcohol, just illusion and delusion. All right. So there may be many people that are kind of, rubbing their eyes like they're just literally just waking up, sort of in a state of disillusionment. But understand that everything is perfect. There is divine timing in everything, and that these cycles are really working to bring us to a new state of being, new state of awareness, new perspectives, especially on ourselves. And to really truly see, and we do see how we're programmed, but we're still actually operating in the program because there's a mechanism, a control mechanism there that hits our root chakra, our very survival instincts and safety. And so that's what we're working through, to break free from that self-imposed prison. And yes, there will be fears that creep up. But knowing the truth and living our truth fully, knowing ourselves, that is the answer. Princess of Wands. Right. Free your spirit. Free yourself. Your primordial inner knowing and instincts know better. And the I guess someone would call it the Mandela effect, but I call it deception. Here's a new one for the Gen Xers out there, my generation. Most of us, at least in the United States, sorry, maybe others will at least have an idea. So I got a little poison on my arm. Back when we were kids, there was a thing called the Publishers Clearinghouse. And everybody in my generation knows about it because our mailboxes would be flooded with this big yellow packet of stuff with a picture of Ed McMahon on the copy there. The commercials had Ed McMahon coming to the doorstep with a big check and balloons and stuff to the winners. It was. But if you look that up now, it says Ed McMahon never worked for the Publishers Clearinghouse. He worked for a competitor, and he was never part of it. And that is gaslighting, because we all know the truth. We lived it. So here's this deception, right? If you Google something, even Wikipedia, it's all generated by who knows what now. And they're trying to take our past away from us. They're trying to take our history away from us and tell us that what we experienced never happened. That's happening, and it will happen in a bigger, larger scale. So be prepared. Know your truth. Know what you've been through. Know what you lived through. Princess of Wands. Free spirit. Freedom. To think on your own. To speak your truth. To act based off of your intuition and flowing with the energy. Ooh, big energy coming through. Yeah. New perspectives. That's too many. Can we just get one? See, I can even ask. I'll get the same message. There are little tests like these happening from our guides, from our angels, from the universe, from a lot of the planetary aspects. When you come into a realization of I am the co-creator of my experience here. I am working with source energy. we can pick up on where we've given our power away. Even if you give your power away to the guides, to which I love. I love you. I do. Anyway, can we get one, please? I'm having a lot of fun. I'm in this whimsical energy that usually it won't last because I'm afraid. I've been afraid. There's that militant, bossy part in me that's like, you gotta get back down to the ground and stop playing around. Yeah, I'm really hard on myself, but I've been allowing myself, and I've been allowed to be in this whimsical, magical energy that is actually mine. Okay, it's produced by me. So yes, allow myself to be in my creative energy. And I walked around last week and I kept having my inner child tell me, I'm afraid I'm going to get in trouble. I'm afraid I'm going to get in trouble. And I recognized right away what that was. It was just a strict father, a strict upbringing. And yeah, that's why we cut off being a free spirit. Many of us, not all of us. Queen of Swords. So when we slow down again, and give ourselves time for quiet reflection. And it's deep, but it's important. We come back up out of that. Queen of Swords, again, cutting through the illusion. I know what I lived through. I know what I experienced. I know that Egg McMahon was on the Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes, commercials, and mailers, and all of that. Yes, there's so many Gen Xers right now that are like angry. They're like, enough of this. This is crazy. This is not even the Mandela effect. This is other energies or entities trying to erase our history, our experience. You know, history is written by these energies anyway. His story. It's just a story. But there's deeper truth. Anyway, we're not going to go all the way there. Queen of Swords, cutting through the bullshit, cutting through the illusion, seeing the truth. Even if it's hard. Even if it's hard. For some, my eye went right to that couple in the window behind her. She sees something. It's a truth. It's a truth that's hard for her to see, but nonetheless, it's a truth that she can't unsee. Wait until the time is right to act. Getting some facts. Facts on facts coming down the pipeline. All right. Tell us about Dragonfly. Thank you. 9 of Cups and the Lovers. Wow. Why? 10 of Wands overall. Give me one more, please. So this is another area where, for some of you, we're going to start. There's 2 parts to this message. For some of you, there was a relationship, a connection, a lover, a soul mate, a divine, someone that spoke to your soul, someone that you were able to see through them and into their soul, and vice versa. The shadow, we played the shadow dance with each other. Light and shadow. And then when it came time to facing the true light, one went on a journey to discover that within themselves, and the other went back into the shadows. don't know where they went, right? But we had this experience that really brought us into like bliss and love and joy and happiness. It opened us up. It opened us up to our true energy and what really truly lights us up. It also opened us up to the opposite polarity of that, the devil, our addictions, our patterns, our self-imposed prison. And we've had to work through that. And it's been a long journey. Overall, 10 of Wands. And now we are here in the energy of the full moon eclipse, asking us to drop it, drop our burdens, release ourselves from the past, meaning guilt, shame, blame, pain, clinging, longing. I did see the 4 of Pentacles that wanted to come out in that group. And the 4 of Cups. Okay. With that, we're gonna, this is gonna be a little bit longer, but I'm getting a lot of, I'm getting a lot here. For others of you, if this doesn't have to do with a soul contract, it usually does. But the Lovers can also be something, some aspect, something in life that really showed you 2 sides of yourself, the light and the dark. And we've been working through that. We've been carrying this heavy load for so long. And a lot of this does have to do with work. Not for everybody, but whatever it is what has been programmed into us. And it's one thing to like have the mind and logically know, yeah, I don't want to be that, I won't do that anymore. But there's a journey we go through in that transformation to go from a programmed state of not organic to us, not our natural state, to finding our natural state, our free spirit, and embodying that, embracing that. We have Thunder Drum and Spirit of Water. It's going to be a little longer than I thought, but we will go as fast as we can. Spirit of Water, trust your intuition. Know that you're on the right path. Take time to nurture yourself. Allow your inner child free reign. Believe in your dreams. Don't stifle your emotions. Trust the messages they're giving you. Purify and cleanse yourself and your home. Healing is on its way. Emotional healing energy is expanding within you. Thunder Drum. Stand up and be counted. Be assertive. Don't be shy about sharing your gifts and letting the world know about your value. Declare with authority. This is who I am and this is what I stand for. Make a stand for others less fortunate. Take risks. Walk in rhythm to the beat of your own drum. This is not the time to step back or step aside. And that is so true. And for all of the mystics out there, intuitives, readers, know that there are energies that are flying through right now, kind of like fleas. They're coming through other people. Don't blame the other people either, but it's energies that is coming through the wavelengths, and it's meant to test and challenge us on our self. Do we doubt ourselves? Do we our confidence? All of that stuff. So be aware of that. Know yourself, know your truth, stand up for yourself. So that's what I have for us all today. I hope that you found this to be helpful for you. I'm sending you all so much love. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thank you. Bye.